Hello there, Booktube. Been a while. As I said before, it's been a busy summer. My apologies to everyone for not being able to come and watch your videos, but I just have not had the time. Like I said, it's been very, very grueling. Currently engaged in one of the most physically demanding tasks that I have done in a great many years. Probably in the last decade or longer. You know, I feel like, I don't know. You know, when I make it home in the evenings, I'm just trying not to die. Cheers. So this is my September wrap-up, my October TBR. And as usual, I have no place to sit anything. I read 2 comic books, Squadron Supreme. I won this in Zlata's giveaway. And Fantastic Four. And, I mean, what can you say about comics? Fantastic Four, of course, I've been reading these since I was a kid. And you have your usual dynamic between Ben Grimm and the Human Torch. And Diablo the alchemist shows up in this one and creates a bit of chaos. I gotta give that 4 stars. And Squadron Supreme, it's a bunch of superheroes that I wasn't exactly familiar with since this is volume 1. So I'm just getting started with this bunch, so you'll see. I'd probably give that 4 stars too. I'm not certain. I'd have to go to Goodreads. Then I read Boy's Life by Robert McCammon. Been a fan of Robert McCammon since the 80s. There's a little bit of everything in this. The main character is Corey Mackinson, and I'll just give you the rundown on things that go on here. Well, him and his father, they watch this car go into the lake. His father jumps in, tries to save the guy. When he gets to the guy, the car is submerging. He looks in there and the guy's got a wire around his neck. He's obviously been murdered. But that just kind of sets the tone for everything. There's superstitions, there's a preacher that owns a monkey, there's bullies, baseball, crushes, the Beach Boys, yeah, I wrote all this down. Murder, the Ku Klux Klan, and Nazis, and there's something magical about the prose. It's the way I viewed it. I mean, and I gave this 4.5 stars. Check it out. Then I read Heirs of Power. This was for Todd and Dane's indie read-along. And this is about this female character named Kitty Fairlow, and she's about to get hitched. Some bandits attack, and they kind of go from there. There's a lot of battle scenes in this. It's fantasy. I mean, I enjoyed the storytelling. There were a few potholes, but nothing to get bent out of shape about. It's a pretty solid book for an indie author. Gave this 4 stars. Then I read Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and I did this as a buddy read with Elena Makridina. Thank you, Elena. And this is like one of the best sci-fi books. It's almost a 5-star read. It's almost up there with Midworld, to put things in perspective. But the spider evolution, the world building, the interaction with humans later on, it's just, they go from hunter-gatherers to basically space travel. So it's just incredible. It's a thick book too, but oh, it's a fairly fast read for a big book. I said 4.5 stars on this one. Almost as good as Midworld. If not, well, no, let's not go there. Then I read Mr. Hockey. Of Gordie Howe's story. Did this buddy read with Cheryl over at crflamesfan. Thank you, Cheryl. Now, this obviously is about Gordie Howe's life. He was one of my favorite players. Pretty amazing athlete. And if you're a hockey fan, this is a must-read for you. So far, I think just myself, Cheryl, and Jason at Weird Reads. He's a Leafs fan. I'm a Wings fan. Obviously, Cheryl, she likes the Flames. So, but amazing book. Again, 4-star read. I probably should have given it a higher rating. I'm a hockey fan. I mean, but still, it's great. Amazing book about an amazing man. So, oh no, wait, hold up. I gave this 4.5 stars. I knew it. Now, on to the October TBR. It's hot back here. I'm sweating. We can't have that. Okay, so since I haven't been on BookTube in a while and haven't been able to visit anybody, I know it's October, Halloween, so I decided I would go old school on some books. I figured everybody would be doing the horror thing, but first of all, I'm going to read Doors by Charles Heathcote for Todd and Dane's Indie Read Along. And Dane read this and he seemed to really enjoy it, so I thought I'd give it a try. Because I normally trust Dane's judgment, most of the time. Hey Dane. So Doors by Charles Heathcote. And then here's a book that I read back in the 70s, and I decided I would give this one a go. You know, when it's been, you know, almost 40 years since you've read a book, you want to see if it's like you remember. So, The Enchanted Pilgrimage by Clifford D. Samach. And I think this is the one where they're looking for the university, but I don't know. I'm a few pages in, so we'll see. This is old Fontana science fiction. This was published in 75. So yeah. Then, with the horror theme in mind, like I said, I decided to go old school. I'm going to read The Night Boat by Robert McCammon, which is about an old German U-boat that kind of comes back. So I just love that concept. And then Sepulcher by James Herbert. Got this cool cover. And here's the blurb. There is a house deep in the English countryside that is filled with dark and terrible secrets. A psychic blessed with the power to spot gold, diamonds, and oil beneath Earth's surface, his bodyguard Halloran, whose gnawing curiosity seals his fate in a tomb of unearthly fear, an ancient evil so horrifying that dreaming of it can cause madness, death, and worse. So I am a James Herbert fan and have been for a great many years. And then Douglas Clegg, Dark of the Eye. So this is about a 11-year-old with an extraordinary power. So that's about all I know about it. I know Douglas Clegg wrote Ghost Dance. Is one of his more popular novels. So that's it. That's what I'm up to. So thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Elena and Cheryl, for the buddy reads, and thank you, Zlata. I know I won your contest, but I do appreciate the comic books. So everybody else, I'll catch you later. Drink one for me, and hopefully this busy summer will start going away. See y'all. Bye.